So today what we're going to do is we're going to create a contact spreadsheet. I think Miss Barnheiser created this first and she gave it to Miss Farshad. Okay, so it seems to work very, very well. First of all, you want to find a place where you can put the spreadsheet. And you click New, you go to Google Sheets, and eventually your spreadsheet will show up. All right. So first of all, we're just going to title our spreadsheet Students 2020 to 2021. You can call it whatever you want to. And then I'm going to put a couple headings in here. So how about name and ID and grade. Again, you can put however you want to set that up. Then I'm also going to format it just a bit, create a larger font. That's how you create a larger font. And I'm going to bold it just so I'll be able to see it a little easier. Or easily. Then we're going to name this sheet. This sheet actually is going to be our main sheet. So you can see there's different ways to do it. You can double click on it, or you can go on the caret and choose rename. All right, now we're going to make another spreadsheet, a new one, by clicking on the plus sign. So you see we have sheet 2, and the sheet 2 is going to be our template. So the first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the name in this cell. It's A1. And I'll put the name in there. So I'm going to make the font a little bigger so I can see it. It's going to be easy to see. And I'm going to bold it. Okay, it's just a holder right now. And later on you'll see how we're going to use that. Next, I'm going to put in the date and another column for the activity, if I can spell it right. And the last column for comment. Last column for comment. And I'm going to select these two by holding the Shift key down, and I'm going to format these two columns. And the reason why I'm doing that is that if you have too much text in there, right, you want it to wrap around instead of overflowing, especially when it's the activity. And then I also shifted it over to make those two columns wider. And I'm bolding them, just formatting a little bit, so it's just easier to see. Now, you could have anything you want to, right? I'm also going to create a link to be able to just click on it and go right back to the student sheet. So I'm going to insert, and we're going to do this a bunch of times, but insert link. And we're going to call this students, or go back to students. Or go to students, sorry. And then we're selecting that we want to go back to a spreadsheet, and we're going to go to students, and we're going to go and apply it. Okay. We're going to do that a bunch of times, so if you didn't get that, don't worry about it. Okay, so we've created our template, and now we're going to add in some names. Now I already had some data set up, so I'm just going to copy and paste that data in here, so you don't have to watch me. I'm obviously not a very good typist. Okay. So we're going to widen this a little bit, and then we're going to, it's a little small, so I'm going to highlight them, and I'm going to, and we could have done this prior to this, but just make them a little bigger so I can see the names for my old eyes. All right, now we're going to make copies of this template sheet. We're going to make as many as we need, and we need 5 of them. So we click on a caret and go to duplicate. All right, click on a caret, oops, go to duplicate. Click on a caret. Is that it? Okay, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. Now what we want to do, I think we're going to rename them. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so we're going to rename the tag. So there's a couple ways of selecting it. I kind of like to use the control key, but you can do control C or copy, either one with the menu, and I'm going to select that. And again, you can do that by triple clicking, or you can go to rename, and I'm just going to copy it in there. All right, and then I'm going to go up here. Now this is a little tricky. I'm going to paste special values only. Okay, and that doesn't destroy then the formatting I had originally set up earlier. All right, so we finished with Wilma. We're going to go to Fred Jones. Double clicking in there, selecting Control C, Control V to paste. And then here, Control Shift V. Okay, Control Shift V. All right, we got Fred there. Okay. Here's where we are going to create our links to each tab. We're going to select the Wilma cell. We're going to go and insert. There we go. Insert link, Control K, or you can go over here, same thing, insert Control K. Just click on that one. You're going to go choose the spreadsheet. There's one. We're going to apply it. Done. Again, choose that. Insert link, spreadsheet, Jones, Fred, apply it, done. Okay. Okay, so now we have our links, and we just have to click on one, and it'll jump to it. So let's go Sailor Moon, click on it, and it jumped to Sailor Moon. You can see that on the bottom, right? Jumped, and we click on that to go back to students. There you go. So really easy to move around. Of course, you can always just click on the bottom ones. That's also really fast too. But assuming that you have a bunch of students, more than 5, it's going to be harder, right? All right, that's how you do it. Oh yeah, and then we can put some data in it too, right? So let's put a date. Now you remember I formatted that. I had some text here, so we're going to see how that wrapping works. So this is the last paragraph of the Gettysburg Address, and you see how it wrapped the text. So you can put long notes in there, right? That's why we did that. Okay, that's a little funky, but that's how you make it. So hope you enjoy that.